Thank you that joined my video. Do you want to know this grammar clearly? I will try to explain this grammar all of my best. Now let's start together. 을걸요. 을걸요 we use when you want to speak about someone that you don't know exactly about them. Now we look the example. 가아젯 혹시 마크씨 못 보셨어요? 혹시 마크씨 못 보셨어요? 혹시 didn't you see Mark? 나 reply 아마 커피숍에 있을걸요. 아까 커피숍에 간다고 했거든요. 아마 커피숍에 있을걸요. 아까 커피숍에 간다고 했거든요. He probably at the coffee shop. I heard him say that he was going there earlier. In this case, even the speaker didn't hear directly from the third person, it means that the third person spoke with each other, but you heard it. In this case, we can use 을걸요, 을걸요. Now we look one more example. 가아젯 어제 양강시도 테니스 치러 갔을까요? 어제 양강시도 테니스 치러 갔을까요? Do you think 양강 went to play tennis yesterday? 나 reply 아마 안 갔을걸요. 예전에 테니스를 못 친다고 했던 것 같아요. 아마 안 갔을걸요. 예전에 테니스를 못 친다고 했던 것 같아요. I doubt he wouldn't have gone. I think he once said that he can't play tennis. In this case means that the speaker don't know clearly when the third person spoke. It means he or she heard a long time ago. In this case we can use 을걸요, 을걸요. Now we look at the definition. The expression is used when the speaker states an unconfirmed assumption or supposition about a future event or something he or she is not sure about. It is used only among close friends and appears in conversational form only, not in written form. Now we look at the form of this grammar. 을걸요, 을걸요 we use with verb and adjective. 과거, 과거 it means past tense. We use with 았었을걸요, 았었을걸요. 먹다, 먹다. 먹었을걸요, 먹었을걸요. 높다, 높다. 높았을걸요, 높았을걸요. 현재, 현재 it means present. We use with 을걸요, 을걸요. 가다, 가다. 갈걸요, 갈걸요. 높다, 높다. 높을걸요, 높을걸요. noun이다, noun이다. 과거, 과거. If the word don't have 받침, we use with 이었을걸요, 이었을걸요. 변호사이다, 변호사이다. 변호사였을걸요, 변호사였을걸요. If we have 받침, we use with 이었을걸요, 이었을걸요. 학생이다, 학생이다. 학생이었을걸요, 학생이었을걸요. 현재 both have 받침 and don't have 받침 we use with 을걸요, 을걸요. 변호사이다, 변호사이다, 변호사일걸요, 변호사일걸요. 학생이다, 학생이다, 학생일걸요, 학생일걸요. Now we look the example. 가아젯 백화 처음에 가였고 하는데 사람이 많을까요? 백화 처음에 가였고 하는데 사람이 많을까요? I'm planning to go to department store, but do you think there will be a lot of people there? 나 reply. 추석 전이니까 많을걸요. 추석 전이니까 많을걸요. It's right before 추석, so I bet there will be a lot of people there. In this case means that the speaker didn't go to the department store by his or herself. He or she only remembered that before the 추석, it always have a lot of people there. So in this case we can use 을걸요. Now we look one more example. 가아젯 집 앞에 있는 마트가 몇 시에 여는지 아세요? 집 앞에 있는 마트가 몇 시에 여는지 아세요? Do you know when the little mart in front of the house open? 나 reply. 아마 10시쯤 열걸요. 다른 마트들이 대부분 10시에 열거든요. 아마 10시쯤 열걸요. 다른 마트들이 대부분 10시에 열거든요. I think it open around 10 o'clock because most of the mart open at 10 o'clock. In this case, the speaker also didn't go to the mart. He or she only knows that most of the mart always open at 10 o'clock. In this case, we can use 을걸요. Now we look one more example. 가아젯 약속 시간을 좀 늦추고 싶은데 차야 씨가 출발했을까요? 약속 시간을 좀 늦추고 싶은데 차야 씨가 출발했을까요? I want to change our meeting to a later time. But do you think Chaya has already left from her home? 나 reply. 벌써 출발했을걸요. 차야 씨 집이 멀잖아요. 벌써 출발했을걸요. 차야 씨 집이 멀잖아요. I bet she already left. Chaya's house is far away. In this case, the speaker didn't hear, didn't see. He or she only knows that Chaya's house is very far. So he or she thinks that Chaya should be leave early. In this case, we can use 을걸요. Now we see note 1. The expression can also be used to softly disagree with the listener. That is, to express the speaker's belief that the listener's statement or expectation is wrong or different from his or her own. Now we look the example. 가아젯 아침 8시에 출발할까요? 아침 8시에 출발할까요? Shall we leave at 8 o'clock in the morning? 나 reply. 그 그 시간에는 길이 많이 막힐걸요. 그 시간에는 길이 많이 막힐걸요. The traffic will probably be bad at that time. In this case, the speaker has different idea from the listener. In this case, we can use 을걸요. Now we go to one more example. 카세댓 아키라 씨에게 경복궁을 구경시켜 출가해요. 아키라 씨에게 경복궁을 구경시켜 출가해요. I'm planning to take Akira sightseeing at 경복궁. 나 reply. 아키라 씨는 경복궁에는 벌써 가봤을 거예요. 외국인들이 한국에 오면 제일 먼저 가는 곳이잖아요. 아키라 씨는 경복궁에는 벌써 가봤을 거예요. 외국인들이 한국에 오면 제일 먼저 가는 곳이잖아요. I think Akira has already gone to 경복궁. It's one of the first places that foreigners visit after coming to Korea. In this case, the speaker doesn't know clearly about Akira went to the 경복궁 or not, but he or she only knows that most of people that come to Korea first, they always go to the 경복궁. So in this case, we can use 을걸요. And one more thing about the note 1. In this case, the speaker has different idea from the listener. So we can use 을걸요. Now we go to note 2. The expression is used when only the speaker has knowledge to back up a supposition or assumption. Accordingly, it can be used when both the speaker and listener share the same information. It means that only one person that knows the situation being discussed. Now we look at the example. 카세댓 주말까지 벌써 맺은 되었네요. 주말까지 벌써 맺은 되었네요. It already sold out for the entire weekend. 나 reply. 그러게요. 영화가 재미있을걸요. 그러게요. 영화가 재미있을걸요. In this case, incorrect. Because the speaker and listener have the same idea. In this case, we can use 그러게요. 영화가 재미있나 봐요. 그러게요. 영화가 재미있나 봐요. It is correct. Yes, that movie seems popular. Note 3. The intonation of sentence use the expression read slightly at the end. Now we look at the example. 카세댓 강원도는 날씨가 어떤지 아세요? 강원도는 날씨가 어떤지 아세요? Do you know what the weather like in 강원도? 나 reply. 북쪽이라 서울보다 추울걸요. 북쪽이라 서울보다 추울걸요. In this case, no need to explain. We only think about intonation. Now we go to note 4. It is the last note. In terms of strength of conviction, 을걸요 express a weaker belief than 을거예요. It means that 을거예요 is more clearly than 을걸요. Now we look at the example. Example 1. Ka asked that 수영 씨가 점심을 먹었을까요? 수영 씨가 점심을 먹었을까요? Do you think 수영 has had lunch? 나 reply. 먹었을걸요. 지금 3시잖아요. 먹었을걸요. 지금 3시잖아요. I reckon she has ate. It's already 3 o'clock. In this case means that the speaker don't know clearly about Soo-young, but he or she only know that most of the people always get lunch before 3 o'clock, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So in this case not clearly answer, right? Now we continue to one more example. Example 2. The same question. Ka asked that 수영 씨가 점심을 먹었을까요? 수영 씨가 점심을 먹었을까요? Do you think 수영 has had lunch? 나 reply. 먹었을거예요. 아까 식당에 밥 먹으러 간다고 하더라고요. 먹었을거예요. 아까 식당에 밥 먹으러 간다고 하더라고요. Yes, I'm sure she has ate. A while ago, she said she was going to the cafeteria to eat. In this case means that the speaker knows clearly about Soo-young. Soo-young said that she was going to the cafeteria. So in this case more clearly than the first case. Now we finish our lesson. lesson. The next lesson is 은는을를 줄 몰랐다 or 알았다. Thank you again for watching my video. Bye bye.